One Murloc to carry them all. That was the motto of the last game that we just saw. The UK take of Italy. Unfortunately, it's not going to give them anything in terms of moving on to the quarterfinals. Yeah. However, they have redeemed themselves and gained a lot of new fans, if I may say so, guys.
I think you are probably right. Bakery said at the start of that last series, they can't even play Ruiners. They certainly can for Italy's confidence after that game with a murky Junkrat no-tank combo.
I have to call out God of the West, you know?
Yeah.
That was a fantastic Junkrat, the best we've seen in the tournament and possibly the best we've ever seen. Such huge value from concussion mines, but also that spread volley at 16 was insane.
And this is what we can sometimes see. Due to the fact that all of the players in this tournament came in from Hero League, there's a chance that some of the players were playing on their off role. In this case, God of the West did say he was comfortable playing tank, but he's a real good Junkrat, so that worked out very well.
All right, and one last time, the two teams shall descend into battle, and the battlefield is going to be Dragon Shire. It's getting flamey and explosive in here. A relatively standard map, though, so what are the chances of more shenanigans in here from the UK team?
Almost 100%, I think, after they made a statement.
So what is up for the taking? Which hero haven't we seen at the Nexus games that you would like to see? If you could choose any of them.
I'd want to make Trick Player happy, and I'd say Gazlo.
Gotcha.
What heroes haven't we seen? What are we missing? So we're missing Lunara.
Hang on, here you go. Here's a list. We have not seen Chen as of yet.
So always a good one.
The Butcher. We haven't seen a Diva. Which is actually potentially viable. Yeah, Diva would be good.
Diva Garrosh combo. Oh, I think it was Garrosh.
Well, the Diva's still available. Gazlo we haven't seen. Everything. We've seen most of the rest. Lili. I don't think we've seen Lunara. We've seen Probius. That's basically most of them. Zeratul. We haven't seen a Zeratul or a Zul'jin yet.
Okay, it's crazy as it sounds.
Zeratul, Stitches, Diva. I want to see the combo being VPing the rest of the team. And Stitches walking behind and hooking the nuclear option into the VP. That's what I want to see.
The helping hand hook.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Choose the future bar for the speed boost to get into the back line. Oh,
there's a lot of items on Bakery's and Tetra's wish list here. It's not even Christmas yet, so let's see what the UK team has to offer here. But God of the West, of course, most likely happening here again on this Junkrat, and we can't really blame them. That worked like a charm.
First pick Junkrat, it's completely viable. And honestly, do you know what else is viable? Kedrick, if you think back to the first season of HCC China we casted, what is the hero that teams like RPG would run top lane on this map?
You know what? Actually, Murky used to be a fixed component of HCC China for several weeks.
That's what I'm saying.
For several weeks.
They used to run it top lane, and it would win. It had a crazy good win rate.
I mean, if you think about it, China also picked Twin Blade variant.
True, but they also won, but that was a one-off.
There's a lot of things, a lot of are they going for the exact same draft again?
I think they are.
They might be. They might. I mean, they might swap out the Kerrigan. I would say.
Do it. Do it, Italy.
Okay. I mean,
to be honest, the Murky,
they banned the Garl. Well,
we do know it does work on this map.
We do. Very true.
I feel like the United Kingdom might ban Cho.
Yes.
I'm not an expert, but I feel like that might be the ban.
If they are committed, then the Cho might be the solid ban here.
No love for ogres.
Oh, Rhaegar, because they already have double support. That's actually quite a good bag.
They're actually trying.
Yeah. Well, we saw they're trying. They won the last game. They're trying, just alternatively.
I would have actually expected a Murky respect ban here, to be honest.
Me too. I'm surprised they even hovered the Kerrigan. That was, I would say, the least effective part of the United Kingdom.
Oh,
hey, we're
back.
Okay, now all of a sudden, there is a mighty Asmo potentially one-shotting a Murky if he ends up getting a good... You know what? I'm going to say Taste for Blood Asmo. With Johanna.
It really could be. Johanna has been picked, as has Tassadar.
Yep.
Morales not as viable.
Well, I mean, Medic keeps them alive while they run in and do it.
Although the grenade can... If Morales wanted to troll her team, if you want to troll your Asmodad, Morales is one of the best heroes to do so along with ETC.
Knock all the minions out of basketball.
Exactly. So, UK. Murky and... What was their last pick again? It was...
Kerrigan.
Sylvanas.
Sylvanas picked.
And...
Could still be the Murky.
It could still be, or it could still be the Kerrigan.
Gentlemen, I would like to draw your attention to the bottom of your screen. As you can see in chat, people have been voting. It's hashtag UK win if you believe the UK
Which you
has
should.
got it, or hashtag IT win if you believe Italy has got it. 82% of you are voting for the Butcher, Junkrat, Anna, Uther, Sylvanus combo.
And have you ever seen Bakery this emotional and pumped up during a draft? I don't think so.
I'm so happy. This is what a way to end the day. Last game of the day. Again, no tank required for Team UK. They've got a Butcher. They have my personal favorite hero, Sylvanus. If they win again with this kind of comp,
and somewhere
cool.
in a dark corner in a land far away, Jayhao received an epiphany, and he's running towards his next computer to watch this right now.
I like to think he has a sixth sense for whenever it's picked in pro play. Where he's just
he's feeling an urge to eat meat.
He's in Hero League playing Butcher himself. Somewhere in the world.
There's been a disturbance.
There's been a disturbance in the meat.
All right, but you know, the vote's still going in favor of the UK. And to be honest, when their most dominant performance relies on a wonky team comp featuring Murky, etc., and once again they're going strongly into that direction, I can't really blame the community out there.
I'm actually going to go for Italy. I want to see the Azmodan perform as it did so well in the first game of the tournament. My vote's on them.
I'm sticking with Team Italy purely, with Team UK purely because if they win again, they're actually going to be gutted they tried this earlier.
I want to see a taste for blood Asmo. I believe firmly in it. Let's see what Italy's got for us.
As we enter into the last game of the day, ladies and gentlemen, spawning on the left, it is Team Italy with Sesk on Tassadar, Booyah on Johanna, Fatal Error on Morales, Rayquaza on Sergeant Hammer, and Moldavius playing the Taste for Blood Azmodan.
And their opponents, Billy, rocking it in for the UK on the Ana. Kari going for the Butcher. Khan is going to support him on Uther. And then we have Lampion of Sylvanus and God of the West, aka God of the Best, playing the best Junkrat Bakery's ever seen.
Well, let's see if he can do it again. Morales, by the way, starting with the level 1 auto attack talent to regen that way. Immediate charge onto Hammer. And the grenade back, but they weren't reacting quick enough to be able to lock it down.
All right. For all of you guys who haven't been playing Heroes of the Storm competitively or haven't even watching competitive Heroes of the Storm for quite some time, the Taste for Blood Azmodan used to be a thing. All your team needs to do is exactly that. You prepare the minion wave, you damage it so much that either the Globe of Annihilation is going to finish it, or the minions die after a 1.5 second time window after the Globe hit him.
Kari cancelling his charge due to Morales being enraged to attack, to protect Rayquaza there. We do see, I did mention the auto attack talent for Morales, the Caduceus feedback, the extra attack range, 1.1 extra attack range, which is a big deal because it's going to allow her to stay a little bit safer against that, against heroes like that Butcher.
And the reason why Taste for Blood was picked here is two reasons. They've got great wave clear, great heroes to basically prepare the wave, Johanna and Tassadar respectively, and on Dragonshire, due to the small distance between the lanes, Azmodan can basically lay back, shoot a basketball to almost any lane without breaking a sweat.
On the other hand, though, Butcher has gone for a very push-heavy level 1 build, the chopped meat, increasing his hamstring damage by 100% to minions and mercenaries.
The same can be said about this lane here with two Terrans trying to cause a lot of problems here for Junkrat. Little Tim Morales and the Sergeant Hammer, best buddies for life.
Lampy, not on the Uther this time. They find Morales. There's the charge, but a good knockback by Sergeant Hammer. Another good knockback from Morales, and so far, no kills for this Butcher comp.
Yeah, that was a really solid teamwork here by the two Terrans. Double knockback to really thwart Butcher's plans. In the meantime, Booyah and Moldavius working together, preparing the lanes, and this is going to be a very interesting game. Around the level 10 mark, normally when you play Taste for Blood Azmo, you want to have between 150 and 200 stacks to really be on a good way.
Unrelenting pursuit coming in from that Butcher. The 33% cooldown reduction. If he hits a hero, and Davius will become First Blood.
And the cool thing is, since Lampy on the Savannas has been here to support Butcher, he can deactivate the building so then the Butcher can dive without taking any additional damage. So that's really solid.
Speaking of deactivating buildings, Butcher is here and they are going to attempt for a fort.
Yeah, and the fort can basically defend itself thanks to Lampy. This is an exceptionally powerful level 4-man push here.
As they begin to move in, focusing it down, Booyah will come in and be a bit of a distraction. There are minions here though, so they are free to continue to harass. Rayquaza having to play a little bit of dodging game here to dodge the grenades before he can go into his base again.
Sometimes all you need to do is be patient.
We are not able to land the Condemn thanks to the dodging abilities of Team UK.
All right, that was a very nice wave there to take for Asmo. Probably got a couple of stacks in there. Per minion kill, you get 2 stacks. If you destroy a hero, it's juicy 10 stacks.
Rayquaza misses Morales. Morales has come down to bot lane to try and help with the fact that this lane is getting a little bit bullied by the Sylvanas. And the problem is, now Sergeant Hammer is losing top.
Yep, that is very true. Without the Morales, without Mommy to take care of... you know, the Sergeant Hammer, there's very little she can do. Butcher in the meantime going for the backline here. The lasers of Butcher.
It is Laser doing a lot of damage. Butcher will survive barely here as Card moves forward. He's also gone for a Q build, similar to what Lampy did last game.
Definitely true, and the double support on Butcher can become very frightening. I'm not sure if we're going to see a lot of nano boost on Butcher. Don't think it's going to benefit him too much, although if you think about it, Butcher's brand for days. He's never going to stop healing himself unless he gets blinded by the Drana.
Yep, and he has gone for a little bit of lane sustain as well. The Victuals going as his level 7. He gains 5% of his maximum health if a minion dies, an enemy minion dies near him.
Yeah, and he picks up the meat, basically. That's all he needs to do. Now, Fatal Error. He's going to take another Q. Shock it in.
No, but now Lampy is absolute. Oh! Yeah,
okay, got him.
An auto attack to finish it off, and the Dragon Knight has been taken by Team Italy.
Booyah trying to body block a little bit more, and look how wonderfully he's doing it, but there's too much sustain going on by Uther, and he is a Retribution Paladin by heart, if you take a look at it. More Qs go down, and there drops the poison as well, and these two supports are really hard to kill all of a sudden.
They are very hard to kill when they work together. Billy does get grenaded though, he does have to pull back a bit. The Dragon Knight has actually given up on top lane, and is on mid lane, is going top lane, as Sergeant Hammer is taken out by the Butcher.
Yeah, very nice kill there. Really, the Dragon Knight has done a lot of stuff here up to this point. But the Italian team, they can try to play this for the late game, because if if Asmodan gets all stacked up, the Taste for Blood build is the most powerful one. After level 10, you go for the Black Boom and kaboom!
And there's very few heroes who have the spell shield on the side of UK, which is sort of a go-to talent to try and save yourself against Asmodan. Only Sylvanas, actually, with one available.
Very true. Speaking of Sylvanas...
Uther has one, I think.
Yeah, Uther has spell shield too. That's definitely true.
As Lampy is getting phone
prediction!
But not enough. More stacks, Asmo.
Just wait until Moldavius hits that level 10. With the Black Pool and those prediction skills, he's definitely going to blow Sylvanas out of this map at some point.
There is a very good chance of this, as level 10 is hit for Italy. They are winning in this early game. Stim Drone, Force Wall, Blessed Shield, that Napalm Strike, and the Black Pool.
The Battle of the Minds here. Steel Trap.
The boosted beast step. I don't think we've ever seen that.
All right, and that is Minion Wave going down here relatively quickly. Blast Shield coming in here as well.
Speaking of going down very quickly, the nano boosted Uther.
It is a thing.
Turns it round, the Stim Drone Asmo. Divine Storm, it's turning round. Lampy survives. The Stim Drone Asmo is trying to protect against the Retry Paladin. God gets another one. He's in full retreat, but here comes God in the West. He took the rocket ride.
The rocket ride. Let's go for a ride. That's basically what Asmodan wants to experience. Okay.
Okay, Iron Skin will keep Johanna alive.
I actually thought God of the West would pop it here.
He got the.
Well, he did pop it, but
yeah, that's how he got to the area. He popped it in the top lane. Wow, this game is nuts.
This game is the definition of craziness. Absolutely. It's actually so refreshing to cast. By the same token, though, I think it's probably one of the most challenging matches we've ever done, Thatcher.
There's a lot going on. Stim droned Asmo down and nano boosted Uther. Nano boosted Uther turns out to be the better of those two options. I like the idea, though. Stim droning the Asmo down while he's in the black pool, which does actually increase his auto attacks.
And isn't it funny that only a few hours ago we were theory crafting around it at the analyst panel?
Yeah.
And now it's becoming a reality. It's like a dream come true.
Kendrick, there's mind control in this game. They're just doing this for me now.
Yeah.
Mind control coming in for Sylvanas. I am actually a slight encourager of this, so let's see what they can make of it. Mind control. Hey, Hammer. There's the mine. There's the butch. Where's the... No, don't even need the butcher charge. Just dies to Lamb.
Exactly. The Lamb to the slaughter would have been enough here to really end the life of Sergeant Hammer. And there's so many things going on. Poor Sergeant Hammer couldn't really bank on his team's help because they're busy pushing themselves. Look at the Stim drone go. Additional movement speed for the Asmo. Dropping the shot left and right.
That damage. Black pulled auto attack. Asmodan actually getting some value here. Very nearly Moldavius goes over the wall. Needs to be careful as God of the West continues to rain down grenades and mines. Gets force-walled into the storm. A lot of damage there.
Blackpool and basketball. That's enough to end God of the West's life here right now. No, he doesn't have it ready, I think. There we go. Now it comes!
Oh, and he couldn't even rocket ride. But Kendrick, do you want to hear some good news?
Tell me all about it.
Sure is stacked.
Ooh, there's very few things as scary as a fully stacked Butcher, but it looks like the Italian team wants to see how scary the Butcher can be. They're trying to chase him down.
Lampy does not actually teleport there. I don't think he could because he tried to teleport into terrain, narrowly missing there his haunting wave.
Okay, let's see what we can do here. Junkrat respawned. More stacks being farmed by Asmod, and almost all heroic abilities are going to be ready relatively soon.
Oh, this could go very bad for Sesk. Here comes Moldavius to try and turn this fight around. That is not enough damage.
Nope.
As we do see carry, that's enough damage. 5 heroes turns out enough.
Here.
God of the West doesn't go over the wall. They're beautifully placed. Oh, the interrupt on the rocket ride. And a beautiful kill. Nice play by Italy.
So there were two... Yeah, get wrecked actually as well. There were two really cool moves going on here on the side of Team Italy. First of all, the force wall prevented Junkrat from getting on the perfect angle to drop the concussion mine knockback. Secondly, the blinds on Butcher prevented him from leeching up, and as such, the big fella just fell down very quickly. Team Italy, in this crazy game here, performing their mechanics really, really well.
They really are, and we do see Butcher going for the savage charge here, so he's actually accepting that he will have to charge onto that Johanna or onto the Asmodan as much as possible to get that extra 10% damage.
All right, nobody was in range to interrupt the channeling process from the Dragon Knight. Get out of here, Butcher. That's what Cess has to say on the Dragon Knight.
God of the West continues to rain down the grenades as Khan and Carry wrap back around. Here's the charge onto the Morales. The silence does not land
Rocket
the right
ride.
Rocket ride. Huge damage on Booyah. That's overkill, but it was cool as we see that crazy kill onto the Johanna.
The United Kingdom is not done yet. The battle was still raging on for a moment here. Now,
get that back. He's not careful.
Junkrat's back, by the way. There we go. He continues to ride the rocket and is back in the fray. Now,
the Dragon Knight gets way hold on.
I think they could actually still catch this, to be honest. Mind control! Mind control!
Oh, beautiful dimensional shift. Sesk saving his own life.
Yeah, that was a last-second save here on the side of Tassadar. Unfortunately for the United Kingdom team, though, the mind control is now ready again. It only went on a 10-second cooldown.
Sergeant Hammer not being mind controlled in the right direction here. Charge lands, though. Here comes the damage. And the push again. Getting him out, but Sergeant Hammer tanking through with first aid.
Absolutely. This time the Stim drone hits the right target.
And a boost, on Khan as he is trying to turn around and drop damage, but he was not able to get it up. The Stim drone on Rayquaza trying to chase down with that extra movement speed, focusing Billy. Khan is on his own. Rayquaza trying to focus Lamp here. It's not enough. Khan will drop in this bottom lane eventually. Will he? He gets stunned. There's Storm and Khan goes down.
Khan goes down in the meantime. Fatal Era is the focus target. He takes a lot of damage. The Butcher's charging in. One kill. Billy. Is he going to get another one?
Billy flee!
Oh, double KO!
Demon, a double kill. Butcher went down as well, though. Lampy trying to finish off Sesk, and he will. But now he is being chased by Asmodog, and he's dead.
Can we just say that this is absolute mayhem?
Then we have the perfect hero in the game as Junkrat survives, drops his damage onto Booyah.
Okay, and as you can see, 10 seconds until your good friend Junkrat is back. Actually, no, I lied. He's back already.
Back.
Here we go.
He's already back, and he's on that rocket, heading into top lane to clear up.
I have no idea, Tetcher, who's going to win this game.
I have no idea what's happening, as we do see.
Are we even awake, or am I still dreaming? And then the fifth day of Nexus game is just about to start.
I think you might be right. This is your dream, and for some reason, your dream, you do dream of Sylvanas at night, as it turns out, as we do see.
Tell me
Butcher.
something only I would know, and I could never have this in a dream.
I've got nothing. Sorry, I really did try, but I got nothing that was safe for work. As we do see Sylvanas taking, I believe, the slowing auto attacks, the slowing black arrow,
the affliction. There we go. Okay.
The West from over the wall by Asmodan. Mind control on Hammer. The force wall, though, preventing Hammer from running into Team UK.
Next level play.
Carry getting focused. Flesh Shield is dropped. Stim Drone on the Sergeant Hammer, trying to finish off Carry, who's stuck in the force wall.
The 200 IQ force wall there, saving the mind control Sergeant Hammer from running into the enemy team's backline.
Lampy messed up. He didn't do a second teleport and took a lot of damage, but luckily Billy is there to heal him.
Okay, this is absolute mayhem. We have no idea who's going to win this. A one-man advantage now for the United Kingdom team. Khan continues to be that ever-shocking Uther. God of the West, in the meantime, dealing with that top lane, jumping over the wall and secures the top Dragon Knight Shrine.
This game is bananas. B-A-N-A-S bananas, as we see them pushing in for Rayquaza to sleep onto the Tassadar as Butcher comes in. He's looking for Booyah. But the force wall will keep them all alive, as even the nano-boosted Khan cannot finish off any of the members of Team Italy.
Uther is, by the way, fully committing onto that Q path.
Oh yes, he's doing the library build, every possible book he can get his hands on.
Exactly. In the meantime, mind control was used, but unfortunately to no great effect. Aspen getting sandwiched by two heroes. He gets one. He gets exploded in the meantime, though.
1 for 1. Divine Storm in the bot lane. They're trying to focus Sesk, who drops the force wall onto Khan. The shield keeping Sesk alive as Khan drops health, but he is able to force the Tassadar out. And the Dragon Knight is picked up by Team UK.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lampy on the Dragon Knight. How strong can he perform? Keep in mind, it scales over time, and after 15 minutes, the Dragon Knight is nothing to sneeze at. Butcher dropping the silence, dropping the Lamb of the Slaughter.
And the Dragon Knight helping as well. Fatal Error goes down.
He has another one.
A charge cooldown reduction as they chase the Sergeant Hammer. The Task Shield, the wall does not land. Khan may have gone too deep, takes a lot of damage. Carry also moving in. He's taking fort damage.
Absolutely. The double support is going to keep Kari alive for now, though. Butcher, he has another charge ready. Sergeant Hammer needs to be careful on where she shows herself.
Hammer has fled down to that bot camp area for the charge support due to the Dragon Knight being in position to tank the fort, and we see the death of Tassadar.
Tassadar is no more, and so is the bottom lane. The Dragon Knight, Lampy, still on an assault, on a mission to take down as many structures as possible.
The thing is, even when this Dragon Knight is dead, this push could not be over, because if UK decide to group up on the Dragon Knight, it's Sylvanas in the Dragon Knight, so they can just try to keep going. The stun is very good. The grenade.
Oh no!
Holy shock picks up the kill.
Here we go, and that turns Khan into the player killer #1. Uther's on a mission to spread the holy fury, and Lampy, you know, it's just another day in the life of Sylvanas.
She tries to mind control, but the grenade does save it. Carry it.
Go get it, Kari. Go get it.
Way too deep.
No way.
Well, actually, no, never mind.
Let's go for a ride.
Level 20 rocket ride, and that will guarantee the keep.
Mind control is good. A Stim Drone Sergeant Hammer is coming into the back line.
He's going to kill Billy. Billy survives, but now Rayquaza's in serious trouble. No, he's actually going to survive, and Khan will be the one to die. Billy,
oh my goodness.
He goes down. God of the West has returned thanks to his level 20. He has 7 seconds to wait, though, before he can do it again. Needs to stay alive for that.
Tetcher, these guys are not giving us any breaks, are they?
No, my voice is going to be shot after the end of the day. As we see God of the West, he's going to port back. Khan is still alive and finally gets taken out. Redemption brought him back, but he can't keep going. Medevac. Oh,
that's a level 20!
That's super cool.
All right.
Point reached, and he drops
Get that Booyah in here. So for those of you who didn't know, Morales can now spawn a medevac that transport heroes from the Storm Hall of the Storms into the battlefield. Here
really
we go.
Cool. Really cool indeed.
This could be game changer.
Is the only defending member. He has that rocket ride available, and he may have to use it to try and defend. Here comes Butcher. The spread volley. Lab to the slaughter. Trying to focus down. The rocket ride. Huge damage, but it's not enough.
Or is it?
Trying to focus. The health bar's are low now.
Junkrat is back.
But Junkrat is alive. Sylvana's back too. She will have the upgraded mind control. She wants it. Medevac is attempting to be used mind control on Hammer. Doesn't do anything. Johanna with indestructible on the core, 7%, and that is GG. And Team Italy take game number 3.
In one of the most epic brawls and one of the most epic series in Heroes of the Storm competitive history, the UK almost took the game, but in the end, it is Italy who triumphs and secured their spot into the Nexus Games quarterfinals.
A very standard series between the two teams. Nothing out of the ordinary happened at all. And as such, Bakery is going to give us very ordinary analysis.
That's false information, my friend.
Fake news. I will have you know I am only truthful.
That is an absolutely crazy series with off-meta pick left and right. And we saw some insanity, and I'm going to take you through it with the replay. So starting off, I want you to watch for 2 things here. Billy on the Ana and Fatal Error on the Medic. So, the Sleep Dot comes out. Now look at the setup. God of the West. He's going to chuck the concussion mine. They're going to charge onto Medic. He's going to get hit in midair. Almost instantly one-shot. And goodbye. So now comes the Southern Hammers just hitting everyone like seized up below. The Junkrat comes in and just explodes on Johanna as well. 2 kills for the United Kingdom. Wow.
Bakery,
what a combo.
boosted Uther. The dream has become a reality. We talked about it a few hours ago. We have finally seen it.
Yeah, and it performed. I'm sure he probably had the most healing and the most damage in that game. But it was not enough, I'm afraid. So as we keep moving through our replays, our second one, we're going to see another insane fight where Khan has been being chased for the past like 20 seconds. In the mid lane, they will dive onto Medic, again, in a very familiar situation at this point. Uther goes down. Now, Medic's still not down yet, so here comes Butcher. He's going to charge onto the Medic, and now so close to dunk on Billy. Look at his hit.
Wow.
He's solo. Carry gets solo as well. He almost survives, but he does not. And then Sesk almost going down. Lampy, however, is actually going to make the play, taking the E. And then Boldarius, again, he's getting his events. He's going to dunk this time. Super slow-mo. Here it comes. And goodbye, Lampy.
I actually like if you were keeping your eye on the mini-map, Billy had to keep running because the Asmodad minion summoning Slam was chasing him down, so he had to keep running all the way through top jungle.
All right, Bakery, I'm not sure if you've got another one for us, do you?
No, I don't have another.
Okay, we've ran out of steam, ladies and gentlemen.
Not enough to analyze in this game?
That was too much.
All right, and I would love to hear more analysis, but there's only so much you can do in a game like that. So I think it is time to move on to look at the updated standings. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at the groups once more. We're going to see Group A and B fully decided. France and Germany with a flawless record each, 3-0. They advance, and so do Italy and Hungary with a 2-1 each. So we saw almost a mirror reflection here for Group A and B. But do not forget that tomorrow, on the 6th day of Nexus Games, we're going to deal with Group C and D, where Poland is looking strong. Russia and Sweden actually guaranteed qualified. There is nothing to be done here anymore, as far as I'm informed correctly here. But nevertheless, we're looking forward to the games, because if there's one thing that's for certain, the Nexus Games always deliver.
Yes, they will. And like you say, Sweden and Russia are guaranteed, but it will decide seeding, deciding on where they are positioned in the playoffs.
Exactly.
So
we
it's
can't forget
important games for them.
Yeah, very important. Good point, Tetra. We can't forget about the seeding. It really matters if you finish first or seconds, because your future standings and your future seedings may depend on that. So, ladies and gentlemen, schedule for tomorrow. Let's throw it in there so you know what you can expect if you tune in tomorrow, same place, same time. First, we're going to kick things off with Poland against Spain. Probably one of the highlights in the Nexus games, followed by the Netherlands against the Czech Republic. Definitely a game we want to see as well. Sweden against Russia. This is going to be quite the nail-biter.
They are literally battling for who goes through in first seed in Day 6, game number 3.
And last but not least, Ukraine against Portugal. And if there's one thing the Portuguese team still wants to show us is that they can finally win a game with such an admirable performance that they've shown all tournament long.
Yeah, we've seen support from a lot of the other teams saying that this Portuguese team is worth just entering Open Division as is. And people thinking that they could really do well, and I agree.
They were impressively strong, and we thought they were going to be one of the weakest teams, but they actually showed in a different group, they might have been a team going to the playoffs. They had a fantastic performance.
And think how well they will perform if these guys decide to, in some shape or form, just a couple of them, maybe to stick together and start working on it, because these guys were brought together out of nothing.
But the highlight for me tomorrow is going to be Poland versus Spain. Spain, a fantastic team full of fantastic players, but they cannot make it out of the group unless they win that match.
Yeah, exactly. I completely agree. That is an important match to decide who goes through in group number C. Group C.
All right, so the Spanish team basically needs to beat the biggest fish in the pond, Poland, tomorrow. And that alone, ladies and gentlemen, is reason to tune back in. Thank you very much for your for all of your patience and your attention. You've been a great audience. Spread the word about that last game, by the way. Share it on social media and send it to your friends if they haven't seen Heroes of a Storm, because that was a true pleasure to behold. On behalf of myself and everybody here in the studio, thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow, same place, same time, for the European Nexus Games.